What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the Film Fan Reviews. Now today we're talking about something that honestly wasn't even on my radar, but it's a new movie that came out this year, and it's called Everything Is Gonna Be Fine in the End. And honestly, everything was kind of fine in the end. I didn't absolutely love this movie, but I thought it was a really good, indie drama slash, dark comedy in a way. It's very strange. It's not your normal, movie, but I would almost kind of call it like a coming of age, mid-20s, not knowing what you're doing with your life, and life's kind of just been slamming you down at every turn you kind of take, and these kids are kind of just down on their luck, doesn't have much going on for them, but then they get into this big situation together, and they have to find a way to get out of it, and that's kind of what the story does. And they do some unique things with the visual storytelling and stuff, they do some monochrome stuff with some person with colored hair that stays the same color and stuff like that, a few different things that are fun and cheap to do in a movie that's definitely very low budget. But I thought the storytelling was pretty good. Some of the characters, they definitely want them to be seedy and gross almost, and they do it a lot with the dialogue, which some of the dialogue is definitely overdone a little bit maybe with how gross they are sometimes, but at the same time it's kind of what the story is trying to tell in a way. So it's telling about these people who get treated shitty, and they kind of act shitty in a way too, because it's kind of how they've been treated by society and others. So it's a pretty interesting movie. It's not bad in any way. It's a bunch of unknown people that I haven't seen before, and honestly, full transparency, I was actually notified by one of the actors in the movie of this movie, and he asked me if I would review it, and I was happy to do so because I love independent cinema, and this is something that I know a lot of people probably haven't heard of, but it's on Tubi and it's free to watch. So if you have the time, I would honestly recommend it. It's sitting right around a 3 out of 5. It's I enjoyed it. It's not anything to run out and go check out right away. I think it was pretty cool. It's a very interesting thing. I'd almost compare it to Requiem for a Dream, I guess, Darren Aronofsky, which it's not exactly that 100%, but it definitely has that inspiration in a way, I want to say. And I don't know, I think it was really cool. I think the guy's name is Joe Bartone, which I'm Barton, so that's kind of close in a way, so points for you. But it's his first feature debut, I believe. I think he's done music videos and maybe a few shorts before this, but for a first time feature, I think it's pretty good. I'd like to see what he does next and see what everybody else in this cast does next, because especially the main three, they were pretty good. They give some monologues and stuff, and I thought they were all pretty well done and kind of played these characters you kind of are sympathetic for in their situations while still not totally trusting them in ways because they're doing stuff that's not the best. So that's all I have for you today, and maybe check out some other stuff on my Letterboxd. You can follow me on there and any of my other social medias. I'd love to chat with you and write in the comments what's your favorite movie of 2023 or anything like that. What's your favorite independent movie? Something I haven't heard of maybe? Yeah. Subscribe to the channel and let me know what you think, and I might see you next time at the movies.